At first, it looked like Japan was winning everything in the Pacific. Their navy was powerful, their pilots were experienced, and their aircraft carriers had already struck a devastating blow at Pearl Harbor. Now, in June 1942, they were moving toward a tiny island called Midway, expecting another easy victory. The American forces, however, had one hidden advantage. They had cracked parts of Japan's naval code. They knew an attack was coming, and they were waiting. Still, the situation was dangerous. The Japanese fleet was larger, more experienced, and ready for battle. When the fighting began, it seemed to confirm everyone's fears. American torpedo bombers were sent in first. One by one, they flew low toward the Japanese carriers, facing intense anti-aircraft fire and relentless fighter attacks. Almost all of them were shot down. The skies were filled with smoke, fire, and falling planes. It looked like a complete disaster. But those attacks had an unexpected effect. Japanese fighter planes were pulled down to low altitude to deal with the threat. Their decks were crowded with aircraft being refueled and rearmed. Bombs and fuel hoses were everywhere. The carriers were vulnerable more than anyone realized. Then, high above, unseen and almost out of fuel, American dive bombers arrived. For a brief moment, the sky cleared. The Japanese defenses were out of position. And in that moment, everything changed. Within minutes, bombs slammed into 3 Japanese carriers. Explosions tore through the decks. Fires ignited fuel and ammunition. Thick black smoke rose into the sky. The ships that had dominated the Pacific were suddenly burning wrecks. In just a few minutes, the balance of the war shifted. What had looked like certain defeat turned into one of the most important victories of World War II. The Battle of Midway didn't end in 10 minutes. But in those few moments, the outcome was decided, and history was changed.